Mayor Cantrell has run into just a buzzsaw of opposition to her plan to turn Municipal Auditorium into a new city hall.
That's the topic of this week's commentary by Eyewitness News political analyst and Gambit columnist Clancy DuBos.
People across New Orleans agree. Turning Municipal Auditorium into City Hall is a terrible idea. Last Friday, Mayor Cantrell promised to hear citizens' concerns, but on Monday, her administration advanced the City Hall plan. The mayor says the city faces a deadline for obligating $38 million in FEMA money tied to the auditorium. She says if the city doesn't commit to something, it will lose that money. Well then, why not commit to turning the auditorium into an arts and cultural center, and possibly a civil rights museum as well? That's closer to the original purpose of the building, and it's definitely closer to what citizens want. Because nobody but the mayor wants to put City Hall in the auditorium.
This has been an expression of opinion by Clancy DuBos. Email your thoughts to commentary@WWLTV.com.